Welcome to TTB Gel Blasters Pimpamar. Today we're going to be going through the MX316 kit for the Gen 8 gearbox. So join us as we show you step by step how to install your Gen 8 gearbox into this kit.
I want to do a video on this MX316 that I picked up from AliExpress for $22.52. I thought it's very cheap for a kit for a Gen 8 gearbox. Because I've got a couple of these Gen 8 gearbox lying around, I needed something cheap just to chuck on side of them so that if my son's friends come along to any events, they can grab these gel blasters and join in. So yeah, I thought I would show you these guys as I unpack it. Have a look. Straight out of the box, straight out of the plastic. It's not nylon, it is plastic. So it's not the strongest in the world, but it's better than nothing. And if you do have a couple of Gen 8 gearboxes lying around, you can't go wrong delivered for $22. It did take a little bit of time though from AliExpress. I did wait 3 weeks for this one to actually come through. So you just got to be a little bit patient with ordering from AliExpress. It does take a little bit of time. Okay, now that we've got that all sorted out, it's time to start building. Grab your Gen 8 gearbox and slide the actual top on top. Literally clicks into place, so push it back as far as it goes, clicks down, and then you're good to go. Pretty simple. Just a handy little hint for this kit, just make sure all your wires are in the right spot already before you actually put it all together. I used a bit of electrical tape just to hold the cables, all the wires in place. It makes it easier for when you actually do put the bottom on. Also make sure that when you're lining up the bottom kit that it actually is flush with the top kit and that's all in line. Then plug the negative and positive for your mag. Make sure the red one goes first and the black one goes second, or else your gel balls aren't going to be able to go through. And just there at the end, just make sure that all that is flush, that there's no gaps in between. So just run your cable out the back so you can plug into your battery, make sure it flows underneath, and then I actually noticed that you could put a cable tie at the end just to hold the cable in place. So I went and grabbed another cable tie and just tied it up at the end there. There's a little gap in the plastic where the cable tie won't pull through, which means the wire won't pull through. I thought that was pretty cool. So that's the reason why I've got that little white cable tie sitting there. Once the topper's on, it literally won't pull the wire through. Yeah, I thought that was pretty handy. The back of the kit wasn't actually sitting flush, so I had to cut a little bit more of the cable tie plastic off the end, just so it actually sits down. Just a little pre-warning. Make sure it's sitting there nice and tight and not pushing out. That way you get a nice, good, tight, clean fit. Install the front pin. This one's just a plastic pin. Normally the better quality ones are made of metal. Literally slides through. There's a little small screw. You just screw on the other side just to hold it in place so it doesn't pop out accidentally. So that's a pretty easy step. And then it's time to screw it all up. Now the only thing I noticed that the little screws that they came with weren't long enough for the rear, so I've got a slightly longer screw that I pulled out of my leftovers just to make that back screw a little bit longer, so it gives it a better pinch and holds it better. So this is the only screw that's unusual, and it only goes into one spot. Just make sure it's straight when you're actually screwing it in. So there's a longer screw and a shorter screw. They do have their holes that they need to go into. The longer screw goes into that hole there, the shorter screw goes into the one at the back. That way it does fit through and holds everything in place. And it's time to install the mag release step by step. It's not really that difficult. There's only one part for one side, one part for the other side. Put the spring in. That's going to help to make sure you can unclip it and then screw it into place. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, all screwed together, all put together. Not really that difficult, very easy. Going by the looks of it, if I was to upgrade this little one, you turn into a CQB blaster, which would be pretty cool. And there you have it, the MX316 kit for the Generation 8 from Allianz for $22.52. So the FPS is anywhere from 227 to 247. Not too bad. I'm not going for a high-powered blaster with these ones, only because I'm going to find that anywhere from a 10-year-old to a 14-year-old is going to be using it. I'm just going for something that's reliable and a bit of fun for my son's friends, so this will definitely do the job. MX316 for the $22.52 delivered. I think it was worth it, you know, for a cheap little kit. Not too bad. Hey, if you like the content or if you have any questions, please leave the message down below. Please hit that like, that subscribe button if you could, please. And if you want to see some awesome new content, hit that notification bell. And have a great day.